some things to talk about today. And first thing being, I might be getting a second job detailing Harleys. It's also going to be delivering and exciting stuff like that. I'll be able to go into a shop every day. My other job's still going excellent. The new generation, the Generation Xers, it's a good thing there is internet for you guys to make a living on, because I've worked with 3 guys that were less than 24, and I've seen like disabled women work harder than these guys. That's not a hit to disabled women either, because I used to work with disabled men, and these guys would outwork these guys in about 5 minutes. Thing about the YouTube, I'm noticing, I think I've said it in the past, people are going out and buying bikes so that they can start moto vlogging, so hopefully they don't have to get a real job, which is a great idea for most of you, I think. But if you don't really have a passion for motorcycling, it's just going to be another thing you do, like buying a new video game or something. And, you know, it's going to make it harder for the real riders out there, because you guys are going to be getting killed and doing stupid stuff. So I say stay away from it and get yourself a new video game. The commercializing of the channels, I mean, if you think about any of the guys that do that, I'm sure most of them wouldn't keep moto vlogging were it not for the fact that they were getting paid. So consider that when you do subscribe to a channel. Same goes for all the you know, additional monies they ask for getting a bike or rebuilding their bike or getting an ass implant or whatever they want it for. It just goes to show the real, you know, the passion that they really have for it, you know. I just don't like it. It's something I've always held dear to my heart. I remember when I was 4 years old, sitting on the motorcycle for the first time, somebody had stolen it and left it on a logging road. And, you know, it was just one of those things meant to be. Never left me and never will. And without motorcycling, you know, half of my life is shit. And, yeah, I think that's the thing with a real rider's life. I mean, that's why the guys that do join gangs, I mean, a lot of it is for the partying and the easy women and whatever, but what gets them there is the bikes. And look at all that they sacrifice to be part of that gang. So, I think that's a lot to consider. The editing as far as videos go, I've been watching a lot of videos where that's all you ever hear is, oh, it takes so long, and you know, they act like they spend 300 hours on a video to edit it, which, you know, can't be the case with all the tools that you have on these computers now. And I'm sure most of these guys have everything to make it as easy as possible. You can over edit something, you know, when you are putting on stupid music to, you know, show your dog walk into a room or whatever bizarre things I've seen. You know, that's an easy click off for me right there. So, I mean, the funny faces and things are, you know, one thing, but, you know, try not to overdo it and get too caught up in the science, if you will, of editing a video. You know, Is it going to make somebody's life better? Are you going to show what your bike can do? You know, things like that. That's what I see motovlogging as being about. And the guys that think that they're so awesome for having, 100,000 subscribers or whatever, chances are 20% of them are real riders, and the rest are just doing it to pass their pathetic lives away. And you look at on Tosh.0, speaking of passing time away, there was like a 12-year-old kid who was acting more like a gay black woman than a 12-year-old boy, and he had so many millions of hits on his channel that the major network wanted him on there to goof on him pretty much, but he went there anyway, so there you go. Don't get too wrapped up in how many hits you have or anything like that. Do it because you want to try to help people, real riders, and make their bikes better, make their riding better, things like that. So, anyways, my Perfect 10 and I say good day.